Hello, this is the third Harry Potter character that I've done in the last lot of weeks. So this one is Hagrid. Okay, so Hagrid is an English half giant. Okay, so he's taller than the rest of the dolls. He's 14 inches high. The other ones are 11 inches high. So with Hagrid, when I looked at him at first, I thought, oh, it's just an awful lot of brown and but actually he's quite a nice doll. So for his detail, I've given him like buttons and I've tried to blend them in with his pink shirt, and he's got a belt. He's got black shoes, so he's got pockets. He's quite a nice. He's quite a nice doll. And Hagrid's wand is a pink umbrella, so I've made him a pink umbrella. The pink umbrella is made with straws. Okay, so I split the straws and put them inside each other, and that's what gives them the extra bit of strength. Okay, so I split them. So the bottom end of the straw from about the bend to the end is 6 inches, right? Then we've got the bend. Well, that's the bendy part of the straw, when you buy the bendy straws. But what I actually did to them to make them just a little, help them on with the bend, is I got a pipe cleaner and I shoved it up in there. I doubled it, I think it was 4 times, pushed it into the straws, and then I was able to give them more of a hook shape. And then what I did, I had my straws and I had them bent, but I sellotaped it, to keep it all together, and then I trimmed the hook part off. So that gives you the hook, and it was like a walking stick. So then I covered it with my knitting. So first of all, actually what I did with this, which is a handy tip to know, when you're knitting the piece, sometimes when you put it on, you can see the straw through it. Okay, so what I did first was I wrapped grey wool around the bottom part and the brown wool up the stem. Okay, and then I knit the grey piece and put it over, so you can't see through that to the straw. That's the grey point. And the same with the brown. You can't see through it because it was wrapped first. Then I knit, once it was done, it's like a walking stick. I've got pictures on the pattern. So once I did that, this part I just knit with there's like a picket edge on the top. So this is his wand, a pink umbrella, and I stitched it into his hand. And you can stitch it in whatever way you like, whether you want it to be up or down or whatever. So that's his pink umbrella. His hair, I do like a basic cap first, and I put the cap on. I don't stitch it on until I've got the features stitched on, and then once the features are done, I put the cap on, and then I start stitching in my hair. And with Hagrid, he's got long brown hair. Okay, so I actually started on the bottom, and I went up line at the bottom, and then I came up about a half an inch, and I had another line, and up a half an inch, and another line, and up a half an inch, and another line. So until I got to the top. Well, Hagrid hasn't got it would have been handier if he had a middle shade parting, but he hasn't. If you look at the pictures of Hagrid, he looks as if he's been to the hairdressers, and he's had this bit all swept back. So then once I got to that point, I started coming from the front and back. And because the brown cap is underneath, that helps with the knitting, all right. The next thing I did was the beard. So I have his beard done, and I trimmed it. So he's actually a very nice doll added to my Harry Potter. And you can see beside him I've got the Dumbledore, which is, let me see, it's a good bit smaller. It's 11 inches. Hagrid is 14. And then I've also got my Harry Potter, which is the trio. Okay, so I've got these patterns on my website, and you can buy them individually, or I'm selling the 3 together at a special price. And now I'm actually knitting Dobby, the house elf, he's going to be the number 4. I think with Harry Potter you could nearly go on forever. There's that many characters. So there you go. This is the Hagrid knitting pattern, and he's a nice doll. Website address is www.ecdesigns.co.uk. Bye.